My name is Gavin Evans, and today I'm going to go ahead and rank all 4 Madagascar movies. And coming in last place is The Penguins of Madagascar. Now, this movie is the original Minions, and it's a case of the Minions effect, which I've talked about before, but I'll say it again. The Minions effect is when you take characters that were great in a supporting role and you make them the main character. They're not meant to be the main character. So on a fundamental level, those movies just do not work. I do not think the Minions work as a movie, even though I like the Minions characters in Despicable Me 1 and 2. And I do not like the Penguins of Madagascar movie, even though I love the characters in the other Madagascar movie. Even some of the directions this story takes does remind me of the Minions, but actually this movie came out before the Minions, so it should be the other way around. But this movie is not good. In fact, I'll go ahead and say that it's Madagascar. Yep, Madagascar. There are some funny moments, like a few name puns, and the boat chase scene is really entertaining. And I say the word excelente a lot, and while I was watching this movie again, they said it in this movie, I'm just like, oh, did I get it from this movie? Because I say excelente a lot, so maybe I got it from this movie. I'm not entirely sure. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first? Me saying excelente or the penguins of Madagascar saying excelente? I don't know, but it's in this movie. But even though there are some funny jokes, most of the jokes are pretty stale. I hated the direction this story takes, especially in the last act. The supporting characters, like the spy type characters, were just awful, and it's just a very forgettable movie. I don't enjoy watching it. I'll probably never watch it again. It is very bad. And in third place is Madagascar. This movie has a lot of potential to be good, but it just wasted, so it just leaves me Madagascar. It doesn't work as well with this one. But I do have a lot of nostalgia for this movie. When we went on field trips to see movies in school, I remember we saw this movie at the end of one year, and I just have lots of fond memories of watching this movie, but it doesn't hold up. I will say that the characters in this movie are very memorable, and that's mainly due to the voice cast, especially Ben Stiller and Chris Rock, who just bring so much to their characters. The musical score by Hans Zimmer is also really great, especially the tracks Best Friends Instrumental, which has a nice whistling tune to it, which I would show you, but I can't whistle. And also Zeusto's Breakout, that's a great piece of music as well. The penguins are great and there are funny moments here, but the script is just disjointed on all over the place. I never found the subplot of Alex being domestic-sized, and now that he's back in the wild, he's reverting back to his animalistic instincts and trying to eat people. I never found that element of the movie works, and it just comes out of nowhere. Like, it's always about Marty and Alex, and then as soon as he starts trying to eat them, I'm just like, where is this coming from? It always just feels like it's coming out of left field. In the last, well, I was going to say the last act, but especially the climax in this movie is just very cringy and kind of embarrassing to watch. It does not work at all. And even though Alex and Marty do have character development, I never found Melman or Gloria or the other characters do. This just feels like a two-man show, and everyone else is just pushed to the side, and I don't really like that. And yeah, it's not a terrible movie, but it's not all that good either. In second place is Madagascar 3, L'Europe's Most Wanted. This is a good movie, so that makes me Madagascar. That's right, Madagascar. The best part of this movie is the villain, voiced by Frances McDormand. I just love the over-the-top nature of her, and she steals every single scene that she's in. The chase scene at the beginning of this movie is great, and this movie does have moments of pure magic. There's some interesting and unique visuals in it, and I love the direction this story takes in the last act. It really shows how far the characters have come from the first movie to the end of the third one. I thought that element was really well done. One thing I hate about this movie is that Hans Zimmer has such a great score for this franchise, and for them to rely on a replay of Katy Perry's Fireworks just seems so lazy and just an all-around terrible decision. It really takes you out of it for the last act, and I feel like that moment could have been pure magic, and I wish they embraced it more. Also, I hate the whole ba ba da 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 Afro circus da 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 Afro circus Afro circus Afro circus Afro circus Afro
circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
I hate it. It's annoying. It was overplayed on the radio when that happened. I hate it. Also, it's really weird how at the beginning of this movie, it's a big deal at the end of the second one for them to stay in Africa, and then they'll just like, oh, bye mom, bye dad. We don't even see them saying goodbye. It just seems really weird that they just up and leave Africa. Also, I hate the lawyer's revealed storyline. I wish that element was a bit better. Wow, I have a lot of negatives for this movie, but I do still quite enjoy it. And in first place is Madagascar Escape to Africa. Which this movie, it has some genuinely emotional moments that make me Madagascar. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But anyways, this is the movie with Alex's Madagascar. I'm the absolute worst. But the storyline in this movie is pretty Madagascar. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I swear, I'm done. But this is the funniest movie in the franchise. That scene when the penguins beat up the old lady and then they take the vehicle and then like, oh, is she dead? No, and then they run her over.
Roll racket. Is she dead?
No.
Oi!
Cracks me up every single time. Or that scene at the end when there's a monkey chain and they're passing messages from the bottom to the top and they just completely mishears them. Or there's a scene where Julian's in the airplane and he's just like, oh, whatever happened to the separation of the classes?
Can you please go over there, please? Thank you very much. Whatever happened to the separation of the classes?
It just cracks me up. This movie just has lots of really funny beats. The musical score by Hans Zimmer is great and it adds lots of emotion whenever it's present. And I like how this movie gives everyone a character arc. Alex has a character arc, Marty does, Melman does, Gloria does, Alex's dad does. Everyone has a character arc. And I love how they all come together in the finale. I do think the directions the plot takes in the last act are completely ridiculous. And that's what I love about it. The fact that the penguins taking the vehicles led to a group of tourists becoming savages in the jungle and building a dam, which then leads to this happen. It's just really over the top, and I just love that element of the movie and the crazy directions it takes, including the volcano sacrifice. But you know what plot I don't like in this? The whole Lion King ripoff. I really hate that element of the movie. In fact, if that element was taken out entirely, I feel like this movie could have been really amazing. Like, it's still a really good movie, but that predictable and cliche plot definitely holds this movie back. Like, Alex being that naive felt really forced, and the villain line was really terribly written. But I do think there was some nice emotional beats with Alex and his family, and him and Marty's relationship actually goes to a really moving arc here, so there's still plenty to really enjoy here, and that's why Madagascar Escape to Africa is my favorite Madagascar movie. So just to recap my list, my favorite Madagascar movie is 2, then 3, then 1, then Penguins. And oh my goodness, what a wasted opportunity. I'm honestly thinking about reshaping my entire list now just because this could be the only list ever that I go 3, 2, 1, Penguins.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, what a waste. Oh. But what's your favorite Madagascar movie? Let me know your ranking down below. Are you mad that I used Madagascar, 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 all my Madagascar puns? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for some more videos soon, and Gavin out.